Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dana. And today I have for you a 1 vs 1 on Langres. Yes, indeed, a bit of a return to Langres. I don't think we've been having that in that some time. I do have an interesting game here. At least I hope you'll find it interesting, exciting, and of course, I also hope you find that new intro I just showed you interesting as well. Yes, indeed, a new intro, once again made by a fan. In this case, it's a fellow named DMH Huss or something like that. Yes, indeed. Odd little name, but thought it was interesting, and of course thought why not. Of course, I mean, I have no problems with fans, making things for me. Certainly makes it a bit easier for me. And of course a new intro might of course prove a bit, exciting, perhaps also pull in some new subscribers, and of course that's also nice. Of course, Langres, sort of nice map in some sense, of course can be a bit of a pain in the ass in other senses, but let's go have a look at our players. In the northern corner, it's DamnEvilViciousMouse, that mouse from hell, yes indeed. Hopefully fighting for the Americans. Yes, he is fighting for the Americans. I'm not entirely sure why I don't know hopefully in there, but never mind. Fighting for the Americans, fighting for the 2nd Infantry Division, going up against BodhiDharma. Sounds awfully Hindu, I think, I'm not sure. Nonetheless, fighting for the Wehrmacht. Yes, indeed, they shall be fighting, they shall be clashing. And what shall BodhiDharma be fighting for? Well, let's just say the 10th SS Panzer Division, Hohenstaufen. Or was that Fronsberg? I always keep messing those two up. Nonetheless, let's get right down to it. Let us see what these two players will be up to. Good luck, have fun. Yes, indeed, good luck. Good luck. So then, good luck, have fun from BodhiDharma as well. And the 10th SS did have the distinction of not quite having its Panzer divisions with it fully, at least means Panzer regiments. It was supposed to have one Panther division, but that was sadly not fully equipped. In fact, it didn't actually get its Panthers until some time, so it only had to do with one Panzer regiment, no Panzer battalion, which wasn't even fully equipped. It had a mix of Panzer Force and Sturm Force, and that was about it. It didn't even have a Sturmabteilung, which was actually supposed to have. Wehrmacht quarters rather at the edge of this base, rather exposed as well, could be fired on from the edges rather than behind the bocage. Going in fact rather heavily for the east as well, some pioneers. Advancing pretty swiftly, not going for any territory. I wonder what Mr. Dharma is up to, Mr. Bodhi. Engaging the engineers and then disengaging, pulling back behind some fences right there. Blasting away with MP40s, machine pistol and 40. Engineers heading there, and we are seeing some riflemen. And what the first unit is? Bike, and he has a 3rd pioneer team, so 3 pioneers start from. Oh, whoops. From BodhiDharma and a bike. That's certainly a bit unusual. Pioneers heading back towards this building, perhaps for a bit of defense. Bike on the move, the BMW, not the Sundap. The Sundap could actually reverse, the BMW can't. And the bike here can't really reverse either. And rifleman opening up on the bike. What will the bike do? It turns around and opens up with its light LMG on the rifleman. Does some light damage. Not quite enough though. Pioneers continuing in the securing, though the territory is not connected. And so Pioneers hit securing this high munitions point, which is the only high munitions point on this map, rather on the fine fact. DamnEvilViciousMouse has not even connected his territory here until now. That's again very aggressive, so rather trying to secure the territories first, then connect them. Of course, not entirely off. And bike facing off against the engineers, having a bit of trouble, of course, since the engineers just keep running around it. Bike tries to get out, rifleman moving in. More riflemen, in fact. False grenades now coming out for BodhiDharma and the 10th SS. Also, fun fact about the 10th alongside the 9th SS, they didn't actually have long before they were thrown into battle. Again, after they, in fact, in the first place, been sent to the Eastern Front to fight against the massive danger of Operation Bagration, which was a huge Soviet assault through the center, through the army group center, which rather did quite a lot of damage. It was after that mess that the 9th and 10th in the 2nd SS Panzer Corps were pulled towards Normandy to then face off against the Americans. And it looks like the Fullskins are busy hunting down some riflemen. Pioneers joining in as well. Some pioneers here. Lots of pressure on BodhiDharma. One pioneer team running away. Oh, they are running straight into the riflemen with a nice welcome surprise of M1 Garance. Will the pioneer make? No, he didn't. He was cut down the retreat. Riflemen under heavy fire. More riflemen moving in. Several Fullskins. Now an MG42 moving in to support the other troops of the Wehrmacht. And apparently an eye for an eye. Apparently an engineer team also went down for Mr. DamnEvilViciousMouse. The vicious one lost an vicious engineer. Rifleman hanging out here. Full scan his bike. And MG42 advancing ever slowly. Full splinter camo for the MG42 team, it seems. Well, mostly. Which was rather the main pattern of camouflage, which when you weren't exactly in the SS. Although by the end of the war it didn't really matter, you just get camo if possible. MG42 firing off on those riflemen. A bit of an attempt at sandbagging here, of course not bad. To sort of get a nice position here to fight the riflemen, and there we go. Volksgrenadiers is, interestingly enough, he's not using the pioneers to lay down the sandbags, he's using the Volksgrenadiers. Anyways, a good bit of heavy cover against the rifleman there. Certainly helps quite a bit. MG42 keeping the rifleman away from this cutoff point. In the meanwhile, strong focus here in the west, cutting off what they can there. And looks like we are seeing a flanking attempt by DamnEvilViciousMouse. BodhiDharma trying to intercept with forces. Rifleman bike. And we are seeing grenades on the way for DamnEvilViciousMouse. He's really making an assault now. Could be knocking out the MG42. More riflemen moving in from all angles. One team suppressed, but still two making through the lines. And there's definitely munitions for one grenade. And there we go, grenade on the MG42. Oh dear. MG42 though survives. And a rifleman team down for DamnEvilViciousMouse. That was quite simply DamnEvilVicious done by BodhiDharma right there. Heavy losses for Mr. Dam. And we are seeing a bit of engagement right here. Pioneers sending some engineers scurrying. That was quite the blow. In the meanwhile, we are seeing the MG42 in dire need of reinforcement and a medic pack. Lots of wounded right here, and a medic bunker going. Not a medic bunker, of course, you can't really see, but a bunker nonetheless going up. Probably a medic bunker, not much else. You could get an MG bunker, but then there would be a. Let's just briefly pause. Pretty huge gap right here, of course, where the enemy could attack from. A repair bunker much too early. The sensible thing, of course, would be a medic bunker, but then again, you know, a better placement would be perhaps, you know, behind this building, less of an obvious target, or perhaps again, sort of protecting in particular against, you know, on-map artillery or off-map. This one's on the other sort, on-map, not off-map. Sorry. This, on the other hand, is sort of out in the open, rather a bit of an easy target. Bike running away from engineers. Pioneers moving in, flamethrowers in hand. Using the MG42 to seize some points. And engineers moving at the pioneers. Grease guns blazing at the pioneers. Unable to quite respond, and one down, the other running. Leaving behind his comrades, screaming in pain. The Americans certainly aren't helping. And there we go, MG42 and bike moving in from all sides. Putting a bit of pressure on these engineers, forcing them away into the darkness. Or whateverness. And DamnEvilViciousMouse getting ready for an assault in these, perhaps. Several riflemen teams, Volksgrenadiers getting engaged. Riflemen running towards the building to get off a nice position there. Pioneers advancing. Bit of fighting here in the center. More riflemen moving about. And we are seeing a trio sending up for DamnEvilViciousMouse to help his troops in the long run. Yes, indeed. Riflemen under fire from the Volksgrenadiers. Pioneers repairing the bike. And riflemen coming under fire from the MG42, hiding ever so nicely. Well, not quite hiding, but certainly catching the rifleman unprepared, although it might go down. Only a sliver of help, and there we go. The MG42 team is cleared out. A pile of bodies, MP40s and MG42. Pioneers moving in, but this MG42 could end up no longer being in the position of the Wehrmacht. And sandbags here. This is a nice move, of course. Camper tight, provide protection against this house with only two windows firing down here, so to give the advantage to the infantry of the Wehrmacht. Rifleman flanking through here and hitting a mine, 3 down, the rest pinned. Rifleman out there forced away. MG42 has been stolen away under the nose of the Wehrmacht. Bike also sort of moving about, coming in fact under fire from the MG42. And the MG42 makes a run for it. Flamethrower engineers versus pioneers, and it certainly looks like the pioneers got the short end of the stick, getting burned alive, realizing that their end of the stick is in fact on fire. And there we go, cooking some kraut with the US Army. But rather looks like things have turned around against DamnEvilViciousMouse. Not a lot of territory left for him, in fact. Rather solid push by BodhiDharma on all flanks. But now it looks like a concerted counter-attack by DamnEvilViciousMouse could turn this around. In fact, he's gone for a weapon support center and is going for a sniper.
We are losing a sector.
That's it. Construction.
And now the Wehrmacht is going for the fuel. Sneaky that. And a good mining there. Certainly going to protect that cut-off point. Not much else going on here in the base of the 10th SS Panzer Division Hohenstaufen, named after a dynasty of German emperors. And apologies for that, but let's back to the action. Pioneers hiding inside the structure, riflemen moving about. And moving the force, perhaps hoping to get off a grenade. No, other pioneers going down there. Only a bike to really start this advance. And the riflemen themselves, in fact, forced back by this vicious pioneer bike combination. And looks like BodhiDharma has gone for stormtroopers. In fact, he's gone for the assault phase. He's got stormtroopers with the Sturmgewehr, the elite, the cream of the 10th SS. Eastern Front veterans and all ready to move out. MG42 advancing, covering the advance of the rifleman, the sniper, and everything else in between. No BARs for Mr. DamnEvilViciousMouse at this moment. He's turning under quite a bit of pressure. Mines going down. Pioneers forced away. Stormtroopers advancing. Bike firing away. And what did DamnEvilViciousMouse do there when he sort of lobbed a grenade, sort of hoping to sort of set off any mines? I mean, he sort of figured, well, there might be any mines there. Sadly, there weren't. And now instead, there are stormtroopers at his flank. MG42 getting flanked. Stormtroopers getting sniped. Rifleman running in, but of course running straight into the Sturmgewehr, the first assault rifle of the world. And there we go. Rifleman taking some losses, and the Stoßtruppen, the Sturmtruppen, running away as well. That looked a little less great. And bike coming under fire from the rifleman, forcing the bike away. And pioneers advancing with flamethrowers, hoping to use them against those riflemen. MG42 once more advancing a bit too swiftly. Again, a bit unfortunate that. And let's go have a look at BodhiDharma, who does have the stormtroopers. MG42 forcing away the Wehrmacht in a fit of great irony. Riflemen continuing to advance. And BodhiDharma's mine right there is almost finished, but not quite. Could be why the grenade actually didn't set it off. Further advances here in the east. Really, DamnEvilViciousMouse under a lot of pressure. Medic station going up. And we are seeing the Kampfkraft Center veterans 1 on the stormtroopers, getting them reinforced. No further veterans here though. 3 full grenadier teams and a stormtrooper team. And 3 pioneer teams. There's no actual support units. Snipers flying away. Bike moving about. Full grenadiers getting stopped. Dear, but the others are continuing right here, cutting off the fuel for DamnEvilViciousMouse, leaving him to be a fuelless mouse. Krieg paddocks almost full. We're wounded to reform a grenadier team, and there we go. Sniper on the full grenadiers. Flamethrower engineers moving in. BodhiDharma does not give up, sticking to the target, and now going for a Sturmarmory. In fact, this could prove to be a bit disadvantageous for DamnEvilViciousMouse. Stormtroopers going in after the riflemen. Flamethrower pioneer is in support. We'll be seeing a grenade attempt, yes indeed. And right amongst the stormtroopers, there we go. No death though. Flamethrower joining in. Assault rifles and fire, killing quite a few riflemen, forcing them away.
We are losing ground.
And the MG42 blasts away at that bike, which rather forces it away. And once more, DamnEvilViciousMouse is forced to sort of tag off forces here rather than attacking, to sort of secure territory of his own. That's not quite good for him. Pretty good for BodhiDharma, on the other hand. And of course, that medic station could be of help if all goes well. Well, reasonably well. Sniper moving about. Rifleman under fire from the bike. 1 man down. Looks like the stormtroopers could get burned. Yes, indeed. 1 catches on fire, runs into the wooden cart. But the last 2 do avenge their comrade and force the last engineer to run away before running away themselves. Lots of running doing right there. False guys getting sniped. Bike not advancing too swiftly ahead. A bit of barbed wire there to sort of close off the main road. and in fact force any sort of vehicles or men into the mine right there. Cleverly done, cleverly done. We are seeing the supply yard going up right here. No upgrades though, no upgrades.
Attention.
And all seems to be quieting down a bit. In fact, it's time for the mid-game analysis. What is the current situation and what could players possibly do? Well, I mean, if we look at the situation for DamnEvilViciousMouse, he's a bit pressured. He does hold the 2 victory points. He does have a medic station, but at the same time, he's taking quite a few losses, and he can't quite seem to take away the initiative from BodhiDharma with his 3 pioneer teams, 3 Volksgrenadiers, and in fact 1 stormtrooper team. That in fact gives him the infantry advantage against Mr. DamnEvilViciousMouse, despite also having a sniper and an MG42 on his side. But still, BodhiDharma does have the advantage, and of course, now with the Sturm Armory and a Sturmgeschütz on the way, he's also getting a bit of armor to really push the assault against DamnEvilViciousMouse. This is really going to make things hard for the 2nd Infantry Division. And of course, BodhiDharma probably with this armor will probably try to pierce through the central lines and sort of will go for here, take this out, secure this, and will basically strangle DamnEvilViciousMouse of what is left of his resources and population. And rather the question is, does DamnEvilViciousMouse have any sort of cautions, prepared measures for that? Does he have sticky bombs? Because that's currently the only thing he really could have unless he goes airborne or possibly infantry with some rangers. That's a bit hard to see here, but he definitely needs some sort of anti-tank asset, or at least a lot more mines. And his message could certainly be to also try and break through here, thus forcing away some of BodhiDharma's forces away from here in the center where he's currently rather strong, and towards the flanks, thus splitting out and thus allowing DamnEvilViciousMouse to sort of prepare a better counter punch, thus doing a lot more damage. But let's return to the fight. Let's see what actually happens. Bike on the move, and looks like some more got burned. Could have been a medic, no, just an engineer, though the American medic is pulling in the wounded, or what remains of him. Further rifle notifies Volksgrenadiers move in for the kill. Lots of munitions though for BodhiDharma, quite a bit. Sturmgeschütz ready, no veterancy for that as of yet. That is always good to have. No, instead he's getting support veterancy. Bike, Volksgrenadiers, pioneers, all launching an all-out attack on these riflemen. Goodness gracious, and a mine hit there, but the rifleman, that it's quite nasty. Volksgrenadiers fighting from nice position, and the riflemen are forced back due to the severe firepower of the 10th SS being leveled against them. And there we go, and assault straight for the cut-off point as predicted. MG42 opening up on the riflemen. I mean the Volksgrenadiers, so the technically could supposed to be caught into the riflemen. 1 man down, the rest suppressed. Sniper moving in. Bike just barely avoiding the mine and going in for the sniper, which is veterancy 1. Oh dear. Volksgrenadiers taking heavy losses. The Stuke actually doesn't turn away to fire on the machine gun team. That's a bit of a sad loss. And looks like the sniper is not of trouble. Bike though pulls away, not quite keen on getting wrecked. Stormtroopers moving in right in front of the MG42. Has to be careful, otherwise they can actually get suppressed, even though the MG42 doesn't know they're there. Bike flanking. Bike awfully damaged. In fact, could get knocked out by the support gunners. Stormtroopers hit the mine and get sniped. Sticky bombs on the Storm. Stuke for fear for. Oh crap! My tongue is making tricks. Not the good ones. And oh, the other Stormtrooper team could be lost. Barely making out with the riflemen going for the gold. They're going for the Sturmgeschütz, which is already rather a bit disadvantaged there with a damaged engine. Can't quite maneuver, and another sticky bomb goes off. Pioneers getting suppressed. Mine is there actually finished now. Medics pulling in the wounded. That could actually mean a grenadier team soon for BodhiDharma. And there we go. Mine is... No, that's the Pioneers, and there goes the mine. And another sticky bomb on the Stuke 4, destroying the engine utterly. And looks like a Stuke 42 has arrived from the reserves to support. Rifleman getting hit from Volksgrenadiers by the north, and could be there lingering for just another sticky bomb. Just one more, and there we go. a last sticky bomb on the Stub, and there we go. Stub is down. Stub Geschütz is kaput. Anti-tank gun ready. Grenadiers reformed from the medic bunker, giving Mr. BodhiDharma fresh infantry forces. And he is still yet to lose either of the original infantry teams. Volkswagen is getting burned, shot up, and probably also sauteed. And then meanwhile, BodhiDharma is on a very sneaky path. He's sending in the Stu-42, completely unsupported though, but he's in fact making an assault at the American base. And immediately also sending him out scavenging missions off this half-track. That is good, that is what we like to see. And meanwhile, the Stu-42 goes for the American base and kills 3 riflemen with 1 shot already. That's absolutely amazing. And then proceeds to get sticky bombed. That's amazing. Anti-tank gun on the move, flanking about. Grenadiers going for the cut-off point, running into a lot of riflemen. And looks like the anti-tank gun can actually hit the Stu-42, and apparently and the mess DamnEvilViciousMouse has forgotten about it. Oh dear. Which actually allows the Stu-42 to perhaps even knock out this motor pool. In fact, 1 shot and this motor pool is no more. And Stormtroopers and Volkswagen is getting ready for an assault. No further upgrades for the Stormtroopers though. Not another set of assault rifles. More sticky bombs on the Stu. In fact, riflemen getting blown up still. And the Stormtroopers keep on the hunt. And oh my goodness, we are in fact seeing a Goliath coming out. In fact, we're seeing 2 Goliaths coming out for BodhiDharma. Apparently just saving all that munition for something nasty. Machine gun emplacement is down. Stormtroopers moving in to support sticky bomb.
One of our sectors has been cut off.
And the Stu-42 goes out. Anti-tank gun could get cleared up. Bundle grenade. Oh dear, the crew is dead. The last one dying from shrapnel wounds shortly after, as he notices his comrades are all dead. And the Stormtroopers just keep on killing, but they're now rather outnumbered, outgunned. And there we go. 1 Goliath losses, and another Goliath moving in. Oh dear. Engineers need to get away. They do survive, but the triage center and the barracks are lost, and the weapon support center is on fire, even parts of its roof. And immediately calling in another Stu-42 to follow up on this brilliantly executed assault on the American base, really causing quite a lot of damage to the forces of DamnEvilViciousMouse, but he's still holding on, he's still fighting, he's still doing quite a bit of damage to BodhiDharma, but BodhiDharma is slowly further increasing his advantage, despite the best efforts, it seems. And DamnEvilViciousMouse doesn't actually seem to have gone for any doctrine at the moment. Stu-42 continues, gets sticky bombed, and the anti-tank gun could in fact finish it off. Oh dear. Another shot by the anti-tank gun is still there. 1 more shot right through the front, and there we go. A second Stu-42 is down. It's kaput. Grenadiers still moving in, and these engineers and snipers opening up on the Grenadiers. Oh, so much going on. So much. And the Grenadiers continue right into the American base, right at the engineers, who immediately set about burning them alive. And let's return to DamnEvilViciousMouse, who's gone armor. He's gone for the repair route. That means, of course, he's going for the Pershing. That could be the thing that could turn things around for DamnEvilVicious. A Pershing. And Volkswagen is taking heavy losses. In fact, a Volkswagen team is down. A Pioneer team can also be going down to these Veteran T2 riflemen. And the Pioneer team also went down. That was quite some brutal losses. But Stormtroopers and Volkswagen are fully equipped with MP40s are pushing through the center. Some awfully wounded Volkswagen is also moving in. And charging right into the base. Although a heavy machine gun immediately sets up. And flamethrowers also do quite a bit of damage to these Volkswagen. Stormtroopers, though, are not stopped. Sniper opens up, getting Veteran C2 in the process. And the Stormtroopers also get burned alive. They need to retreat unless they get fancy getting sniped. And they do manage to get out. The Volkswagen are moving in and then moving out. Looks like, in fact, BodhiDharma has also taken quite some losses. Most of his armor has in fact gone up in fire and smoke. His pioneers have pretty much dwindled into only one team. And his Volksgun is also taking rather heavy losses, so have the Grenadiers. He's actually taking quite a beating. But now getting snipers to perhaps deal with that American sniper and perhaps also that anti-tank gun. No medic station, no for our American friend after the first one was destroyed. Sadly.
That's it. Construction finished.
10th SS though holding out, so is the 2nd Infantry Division. And this mine's really not been set off. And more mines, in fact, being set off. In fact, killing that engineer team. Though it did not look like it was the Veterancy 1 flamethrower team. But still no Pershing. The Pershing perhaps being the only hope for DamnEvilViciousMouse. And of course, there weren't actually any Pershings en France. There was the M36 Jackson, which was a sort of had the same gun as the Pershing, but was on a sort of weak Sherman chassis, which was remarkably thin in terms of armor. Oh dear, these Grenadiers need to get away, get away, get away! No, get sniped. And of course, oh, he didn't count on the... That was a sacrifice right there. Sacrificing the Grenadiers to get the American sniper. He felt it was worth it, and now he's got a second one as well. Really putting on the anti-infantry pressure against DamnEvilViciousMouse. Is probably getting more and more confirmed in the idea that he needs a Pershing. Having only now 2 infantry teams and a flamethrower team left. And of course that anti-tank gun, but anti-tank guns, as some people know, aren't exactly the thing you get killed snipers with. Unless you're incredibly lucky. All the time. Every time. Flamethrower engine leading the charge. Volksgun is being forced away. Snipers hanging about right nearby. In fact, taking points. First shot misses though. And there we go. Second hits. Flamethrower engineers running away. Rifleman continuing. And Rifleman getting sniped. Grenade lobbed at the sniper. And the sniper doesn't die. He does see a flaming corpse fly over him. He doesn't die. He might be needing some help after the war, though, for that mess. Rifleman continuing getting sniped. Veterancy 2. And 2 men down. Stormtroopers moving in to intercept. And these riflemen need to get out of there. But seconds away. And there we go. Pershing has arrived. Moving forwards. Stormtroopers in its sight. And now, of course, it's
Under attack.
Mr. BodhiDharma's time to be in trouble, since of course he doesn't actually have anything that can stop it. He has absolutely no anti-tank assets except Panzerfaust. And sniper down to the Pershing. Of course now it's time for Mr. DamnEvilViciousMouse to press any advantage he has. Move forward, secure as much as possible, kill as many Krauts as possible. Stormtroopers waiting back at base.
Supply lines are broken.
Pershing advances, and what is this? Tiger has arrived, yes indeed. BodhiDharma was not completely defenseless, he had the Tiger. And of course, DamnEvilViciousMouse doesn't have an anti-tank gun anywhere nearby to actually help the Pershing. So he's what you call in a bit of trouble. Oh dear, oh dear, he's going to pull right into a minefield. No, he's turning about. Wait, he's reversing, but still he's going to be reversing right into a minefield. That's the last thing you want to be reversing right into. Except another Tiger. No, the Tiger actually sets off one mine, but there we go. Damaged engine. Anti-tank are nowhere near sight. There we go, moving it in. Moving in everything he can to actually support that Pershing. Volksgun is retreating.
Enemy unit.
Sniper moving in. Oh dear, sniper. Oh, the Pershing missed. And the Tiger just continues. Pershing shield bounces off. Sniper down. Sticky bomb on the Tiger. Pershing needs to keep pulling back. Damaged engine. Anti-tank gun moving forwards. And there we go, anti-tank gun opening up, armor-piercing rounds. Another sticky bomb on the Tiger. Immobilized, in fact. Anti-tank gun though can't hit it, and the boy is Pershing pulling back. Stormtroopers moving in for the flank, Pershing down. Oh dear. Tiger though could go down in a swill. Stormtroopers flanking. Oh dear. And the Tiger still isn't down. The Stormtroopers moving in for the kill, the coup de grace. And clearing out the anti-tank gun. Oh dear, and the Tiger has just a sliver of health. And the bundle grenade killing another rifleman team. And a GG from DamnEvilViciousMouse as the Stormtroopers clear out the remainders of the American 2nd Infantry Division right here in this area. And a GG from BodhiDharma and playback over. There we go, a bit of a short game, but thought it interesting. In particular, since DamnEvilViciousMouse didn't actually win this one. I suppose some of you might have been surprised at that, but of course, there you go. A victory for the 10th SS Panzer Division. A Tiger barely making it, and that's certainly stretching it a bit. But quite some heavy losses, quite some interesting things. We saw some rather heavy infantry. We saw some rather explosive use of Goliaths. In fact, 3 Goliaths in one game. That's a bit of a rarity. Use of medic bunkers and medic stations, though not quite much use out of that medic station. Grenades, though the grenades didn't really come to the fore either. Perhaps just a bit of a rubbish game for DevM, but he certainly did his best. Though certainly that early loss of the riflemen certainly put him quite a bit back, and he probably should have gone a medic station much earlier. I think he certainly got a bit late. But good aggression from BodhiDharma, good usage of assault rifles, float grenadiers, the medic bunker, and flamethrowers, man, really good use. And of course, the sandbags and the barbed wire. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not subscribe and tell your friends? And if you didn't, well, why not send in a replay of your own? And of course, feel free to let me know what you also think of the new intro. Cheers.